relatively straightforward in the end.
It's good. It's good. We challenged them at the start of the game to make sure a game we were probably expected to win and should have won, that we didn't go and be slack and we didn't go and be wasteful and with and without the ball, and play with real intensity and purpose. We did that for 90 minutes, and even there's no one, as you said that, I don't think there's one period of the game I can turn around and say we've became slack. We're no at it. I just felt we were always on the front foot and scored some great goals and defended properly and the odd occasion we had to. So no, excellent.
You say you take out the 2 penalties. I thought the other 4 goals were very good strikes.
Good, we created a lot of chances that possibly, can arguably been more as well. But listen, we can only play. I'm not interested in Berwick or Livingston or Falkirk. I'm interested in Stranraer, and I want to try and keep improving us and try and get good habits into our game and our passages of play. And I've seen plenty of that today. I've seen plenty of that on Tuesday. So it's been a decent start. So we won't get carried away, but it's a game we were expected to win, and it's a game we won comfortably. So no, I'm delighted.
Good to get 5 different goal scorers as well.
It is, of course it is. Of course, your strikers are scoring. Matt Stewart's scoring, Cammy Elliott's scoring, which is great. Jenky's got a swagger about him, the wee boy Hilton. He's fearless. The first thing he did when he came on Tuesday night was try and nutmeg the player at Falkirk, and that's just him. And that doesn't surprise me. His goal today, it really doesn't surprise me because he's got that imagination about his game. So, no, delighted for him. And no, it was a good team performance and also a clean sheet as well. Because even in these games where you've got so much of the ball, you can have a lack of concentration, you can have a slack area of play, and you lose a sloppy goal, and we never looked like that today, so it was excellent.
It's given you a good workout this League Cup. You're away at a full-time team on Tuesday, home to a Lowland League team today, now at home to a Premiership team on Tuesday night.
I think I've said that to both you over recent days. I like this League Cup because in particular this section it gives us, no 2 games of football are the same anyhow, but these games of football in this league section, home and away, are giving us different challenges, and Tuesday night was a different challenge for today, and Tuesday night coming against Livingston, a Premier League side, is probably going to be the ultimate challenge. So go to look forward to it. We go into the game on the back of 2 good performances, and we'll look forward to inviting a Premier League club here and putting my wits against them.
And again, obviously, as you said, it's competitive, but at the same time you're able to give different players minutes get under their belts as you can gear up for the league itself.
Exactly, and that's the key. That's the key. It's just developing people's fitness levels, and we're getting there with a lot of players that we just want to get their way in terms of getting that 90 minutes. There's players there that we know can go and beyond the 90 minutes, and there's players there that are just steadily getting there, and that's a pleasing thing. So it allows us to get that game time in their legs.
So as you say, a different challenge on Tuesday night. What do you expect from Livingston?
Well, I expect what everybody sees week in, week out. A very good Premier League side. They didn't finish where they did in the Premier League and beat some of the teams they beat in the Premier League and no be a right good side in Scotland. And they are a right good side in Scotland. They play in a unique way. It's their way and it works for them. And we know we're going to have to be strong, physical. We're going to have to stand up. But that's good because I'm looking forward to that side to see what we like with that side of the game. We stood up to it on Tuesday night against a very good team who passed the ball, but we're going to play against a team on Tuesday night who in this league are arguably the best passer of the ball and ultimately the most physical as well. So it's a great test for us and something we're looking forward to.
A tough day at the office, I imagine.
Yeah, bit of class in Stranraer. I liked that. I liked the way they played. It was going to be hard for us. We're missing 3 good players as well, but I can't make that an excuse. So. But aye, it's scored a couple of cracking goals. I thought Stranraer, but some of them I think we gave them too easy. No stopping crosses and that, which is not good enough. But I've seen a positive side to us. We worked hard in the shape. Maybe gave away a bit of possession, but I think that's something we need to start working on. And I thought the shape was decent. It's just learning when you've got the ball, you've got to be better. So it's going to take a wee bit of time, but I thought on that side we were better. Simple as that.
I thought the last 15-20 minutes, I know that the game's gone by then, but I thought you started to kind of pose a wee bit more of a threat up top. It started to cause the defence some issues.
Aye, we're having to throw 17-year-old laddies on. And you're always worried, you know, a score like that, and how's it going to turn out? But I have to say, I was quite confident when they were out there, so that's positive for me. It means that I can throw them in. Now, I've not seen enough of them, but I threw them in. I thought, good on them. They had a couple of shots to them, so I can't ask for much more. the squad was thin today, and Kieran Chalmers was training one session, and then suddenly slotted at centre half for us, which I've never seen him play there. So I thought he did really well. But there's a couple of calamities for the goals for me. It's just we need to stop that.
Ian, given the stage you're at with the squad, was this League Cup group just a pest for you, to be honest? Because they're hard games.
Can you answer that?
No, not really. It's the task. I'm thinking you've never mind Stranraer, you've got Falkirk, you've got Livingston.
Listen,
you've got
for me as a player, I would always want to play in the
Yeah.
games, right? But the way the football is now, you just have to concentrate on keeping the team solid in the games. A couple of wee bit like Stranraer against Falkirk maybe through the week,
Yeah.
So we're having to try and do that. But you're lucky we've not even had 4 or 5 weeks with the players. You're lucky if we've had
Aye.
2 or 3 weeks really had already been there. So I expected to get beat, which sounds wrong, but the scorelines are no great to look.
No.
But I've got to try and make sure we're ready when the league comes in.
Aye.
At least we've only got Falkirk and Livingston now to go.
Given what happened, obviously, coming down into the Lowland League, is it a big rebuild job for yourself?
Yeah, I think the club's in a nice state. I wouldn't think it was as doom and gloom as everybody was making. I think the club's just the same way as when I was there 5 years ago, when the 10 years prior to that. So it's tough when you only had 5 players at the start of the year.
Yeah. It's a really quick rebuild.
It is, and then people are going on holidays, myself including. So it's hard.
Aye.
And to get this quality of football as well, so I think most teams folk would have thought that scoreline would have happened, but I'm disappointed in the amount of goals we've lost. Must be at least 8 or 9. It shouldn't be given away, but I mean, you could talk all day if you want. But